watch Lou Duva go crazy now. You're going to watch Lou Duva go.
Yo, salute to Nathan the Gunner, salute to T Max, salute to African American fighters. What T Max is saying, no doubt, T Max, you're here for it. Salute to Iceman, salute to Nathan the Gunner, salute to SSC going hard, salute to Puro Sud Central, salute to the OG, the Don, salute. You guys see the title, Mexican boxing defeats all boxing, all forms of boxing. It's the only boxing that does this. Salute to Eric Jeffrey. Salute to the Don. Salute to Furioso, who's in here. Salute to Sergio CCD. Salute to the Don. Salute to Knockout Ned, right? Mexican boxing, the only style of boxing that beats every type of boxing out there. Why? Because it's not relegated to something. Mexican boxing is all around styles. That's what's never said. It's the truth. Mexican boxing is all around style. That's why it beats every style. That's why you had Triple G trying to implement body work, because that's in Mexican style boxing. That's why you got a guy like Emmanuel Navarrete who has a style not seen on this earth. You got a man like Emmanuel Navarrete who has a style not seen on this earth. You got a man like Ray Vargas who's out here on a multiple slick style fighting status. You got a man like Venado who implements slick style, up and down, left, lateral movement, all types of style to knock out opponents and finish them. You got Canelo who implements various styles, because Mexican style is the only boxing style in the world that's all around. Every other style is a niche style. The Eastern European style is a niche style. Black American fighting style is a niche style. It's a style in which it's slick and they run. That's the only thing that happens. The only style in boxing in this current era in the world is Mexican style. That's all around boxing style. That is the best style and the only style that's all around boxing at the moment. Virgil Ortiz has everything in the bank. He has every type of attribute in the bank because it's Mexican style, all around style. That's what Mexican boxing is, all around style. All American black boxing is back foot style at this point. That's a niche style. That's a niche style. You know what I mean? The proof is in the pudding when Jose Luis Castillo beat up all of these styles and made Floyd Mayweather come back to Mexican style. That's why Canelo was lost. Canelo lost because he was trying to do slick style. That's why he lost to Mayweather. He was trying to be slick with it. No, you got to be an all-around fighter. That's what Mexican boxing is, all-around fighters. Navarrete with a style not seen. Venado with different various styles. Andy, who has a fast hand, different style, in and out, punches off of your catches and shoots and punches. That's the type of style that Mexican boxing has. It implements every style in the world. That's what's number one. Real shit. Mexican style boxing implements every style. It's not pigeonholed, as they say. It has every style in the world. That's the only style that does that. A Mexican you can watch any Mexican boxer and it's a rare style in itself. You could watch any Mexican style boxer and it's a rare style unto itself. There's no other country or type of style that has this going on in the world. That's why I got it. That's why I have the title as it is. And again, it's undebatable because it's true. We all know what happened to Lomachenko when he fought Salido. He got destroyed. We all know what happened with Mayweather when he fought Castillo. He got beat up and beat to a pulp. We all know what happened to Anthony Joshua when he wanted to come out and flexing on this type of style. What happened? Andy taught him a lesson. Because that's what happens when you get in. You cannot plan for one thing when it's called Mexican boxing. Mexican boxing is all around style, period. And it's the only country that implements it. Every other country implements a singular style. At the moment, the American boxing style, a black American style, is slick. It's back foot. It's back foot. It's back foot dominant. That is not an all-around style. That is a style that will easily get defeated. This man single-handedly exposed all the styles by himself. His name is Jose Luis Castillo. Wasn't the most athletic, but exposed Mayweather, and he showed Salido the method to beat the European style, which was Lomachenko, as he beat him like a drum. That's the point I'm saying. Mexican style boxing is the only style of boxing that has all styles in it. It's called world boxing. It's called world boxing style when you go to Mexico. Because you can go to any gym and there's all types of styles. It's the truth. Salute to Sergio. Salute to the boxing realm. That's the truth that's not being said. You can't pigeonhole Mexican style as a style because it's every style that's known to man. Like I said, I just listed. Here, I'm going to go again. Gallo Estrada. A style of many. A style of many type. Gallo Estrada, a style of many. Inside, outside game. In the pocket. Can't utilize the back foot, but he chooses not to. And that's at 115 pounds. Rey Martinez, who's an animal. You might not like that style, but it's a different style. He doesn't utilize the common style because you know what? He has a mind of his own, and in a gym of his own, they implement a different style. But again, like I would say, every type of style in Mexico is different. You just got so many, it's not even funny. That's why Mexican boxing is at the pinnacle, guys. They're not pigeonholed. You don't pigeonhole Canelo to fight like Jose Luis Castillo. You don't pigeonhole Rey Vargas to fight like Canelo. You know what I mean? You don't pigeonhole Leo Santa Cruz to fight like Emmanuel Navarrete because they all have different styles. Chavez has a different style. Everybody has a different style because Mexican style is all around fighting style. Period. Salute to Nathan. Salute to Furo. Salute to everybody. No, say. Salute to everybody in your SSC. That's the point I'm saying. You cannot pigeonhole Mexican style boxing because it's the only boxing style that's all around. Every other style is a niche style. Triple G had to come and learn more fundamentals from Mexicans, from a Mexican who know all around style. That's the point. It's not being said, and I'm dropping it 100%. 100%. When they say Cuban style, you know what it is. When they say all these others, Marquez, a scale bender is saying. A different style. Finito Lopez, a different style. All these guys have different types of styles. It's not even crazy. When I say Shakur, he just looks the same. He looks the same to me. I don't see nothing different. He's fighting bums and he has nothing different. You know, when I see Boots Ennis, I say, dude, you look like you're fighting Mexican style. Boots Ennis is fighting Mexican style. Earl Spence is right there attempting to fight Mexican style. You know, a more all-around style. You know what I mean? That's why it's like Tank Davis is fighting Mexican style, but no one's calling it out. No one's calling it out. So Mexican style is the only pierce. The only one fighting black style is Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Chris Colbert. Also, Anthony Joshua is trying to fight black style. So they're out here running around and all this type of stuff. That's black American style running around. The purity of real boxing is to hit and not get hit. Not to run, and avoid getting hit. That is what it is. That is what it is. And it needs to be said. And it needs to be said 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, 10 times a million, right? Castillo literally single-handedly exposed everybody. And that was just one guy. He's not even the best Mexican fighter, right? That's the whole point. He has a different style than other Mexicans. But there's so many Mexican. And by the way, Floyd kept on ducking that type of style after that. After he fought Castillo, he didn't want none of that type of style. He kept on ducking it. Unlike Canelo, who fought a black slick style and then kept on fighting him and defeating black slick styles all over the place, right? So now Canelo is on to fighting Bivol, who has a style of his own, who he needs to defeat, right? But again, like I said, there's so many styles, it's not even funny in Mexican boxing. Like, Can you guys name any other Black American who has a rare style out of here that's similar to Emmanuel Navarrete? You can't. You can't. You can't, guys. You can't. That's why Floyd Mayweather avoided Margarito, because he had that real Mexican type of style, which is an all-around style, and it's a more aggressive style. But again, he had the almost Castillo style. But that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Mexican style is all styles. It's literally, it can't be pigeonholed. It's literally, it's insane. Look at it. That's why I like watching Mexican boxing, because you look at every fighter and they'll have a different style, different stance, a different method of being, a different way of being. It's not just one guy in some kickboxing stance, or on some karate stance running all over the place. We all know what Cuban style is. For the most part, we all know what Cuban style is, right? So it's one of those, man. Needs to be said consistently, though. That's what's not being said, right? The only time they bring out Mexican style, the only time they say, oh, this guy's Mexican style, is when this has happened. Let me show you guys. Let me show you when they say it's Mexican style, guys. Let me give you guys a look into when they say it's Mexican style. And it's a lie, right? It's obviously propaganda, right? This is what they say, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second as I pull it up, man. This right here isn't Mexican style. That's all I gotta say. This is right here. This is some other type of style right here. You know what I mean? This is not Mexican style right here, is all I gotta say. Right here. That's not Mexican style at all. This is kind of Mexican style. This is Mexican style right here. This is Mexican style. Yeah, that's Mexican style right there. But this is what they say is Mexican style right here, right? This is what they say. That's when they say this guy's Mexican style. That's when they bring up a Mexican style, right? Yo, that's when this is when they bring up Mexican style, dude. Literally a dude who hasn't fought, hasn't trained. This is when they say, oh, this guy's Mexican style, right? Yo, this is when this guy's Mexican style, right? I mean, shit. We can all say, we can all bum bash and say this guy's, but this is when they say, oh yeah, this guy's the epitome of Mexican style, right? A Tijuana, yeah, they're oh, this guy's a Mexican style. This guy's Mexican style, really? Yeah. Nah, bro. Yeah, a dishwasher at a bar, bro. That's when they'll say that's Mexican style, because they're trying to do propaganda. You know what I mean? We all know what real Mexican style is. Mexican style is every type of style that exists in boxing, because that's how it is. It's every gym has its own implementation, and they might be some Salvador Sanchez shit. There might be some Finito Lopez type of shit going on. There might be some Andy, some catch and shoot type shit going on. Yeah, the ref is right there wearing black gloves because he's clearly like, what's going on here, right? Puts on black gloves and shit. Salute. Salute to Abe. He says, no quema cub. Facts. Salute to Abe. You see, Ray Vargas is Mexican style. Johnny Beck is what we call Kazakh style, right? But that's my point. There's a lot of, when you see certain fighters, you can tell what type of style. In Mexican boxing, usually it's hard to tell because these guys have various styles. That ref definitely sold an 8-ball. I agree with you, brother. I agree with you on some real shit. I agree with you. He definitely sold an 8-ball. He definitely out there. He's definitely out there doing side jobs, as they say, side jobs. Definitely Devin Haney's opponent. Definitely Devin Haney's opponent right here was doing side jobs, right? Who knows what he was doing? He just came from the jungle, to be honest. This might have been his third side job. They might have had just put him in a cage off the palm tree. He was running naked. He was running naked. He couldn't even speak Spanish. He was going, you know what I mean? He saw a car for the first time. Devin Haney's opponent literally saw a car for the first time a week before the fight, before they picked him up and took him out the jungle. Where he was out there shooting what do you call it? Birds off a tree with the blow dart. That's the type of opponent that Devin Haney was facing and shit, right? That looks like a scene from the Lord. Exactly. Thank you, BDA Box. Is the truth. The truth. I whipped Floyd is what Castillo. I know you did, brother. I know you did. Yo, that's the truth though. Knock on that. He literally was kidnapped. This right here, Devin Haney's opponent was literally kidnapped, was taken out the jungle a week before this. He literally was running around naked with a leaf around his cock. You know what I mean? He literally can't even speak Spanish. Yeah, he's using a blow. He was using a blowgun to kill, to kill his to food and shit like that. Jumping around a fire, naked. You know, he literally thought the car that he got into to get taken to the fight was a god. This is the type of opponent that that Devin Haney was facing. Not even a Mexican that knows how to speak Spanish. One of these guys that's straight up from the jungle. Probably this man probably saw the last dinosaur that this man was probably riding a dinosaur somewhere in the rainforest. To be honest, what I mean, that type of opponent. Didn't Boo Boo just pull out? Of course he did. This Boo Boo Andre's always pull out in fights. He's 50 years old. Look at guys. The whole point of this, salute to Abe. Whole point of this is to point out, like I said, guys, they keep on trying to pigeonhole Mexican boxing, and that's the funny thing. Like I said, the real thing is Mexican boxing is all styles. Period. That's all I gotta say. All styles, and it's the only boxing country that implements all styles. All style. From whatever you can think of, it's been implemented in Mexico. Other countries, no, they're out back on this weird shit. Obviously, we know the U.S. is on some back foot shit right now where they're trying to teach these guys to be slicksters and all this type of stuff. But that's the style. That's the contemporary style of Black Americans, running and being on the back foot. And you know what's crazy? In Britain, I'm starting to notice that's the same style they're trying to implement with the Chris Congo, with an Anthony Josh who says, "It's time, I'm doing the sweet science. I'm doing the sweet science," right? That type of shit. That's the thing. People don't even realize. I remember I seen the film when Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. outslicked Floyd Mayweather's descendants. Floyd Mayweather's ancestor, Uncle Roger, right? I was seeing that as he utilized slickness on Uncle Roger. I was there when I was seeing Canelo utilize slickness, as they call it, slickness on Danny Jacobs. I was seeing that film when Jose Luis Castillo was going to the body and then hit him with a right hook to the face to Floyd Mayweather's jaw. You know what I mean? We are there seeing Jose Chon Cepeda, a dangerous southpaw who can be on the back foot if necessary, but instead he goes and pleases the fans. We are there seeing a man who challenges himself all the time, all day, every day, like Oscar Valdez, who's really a 126-pounder, and he challenged himself to fight an overgrown gorilla like Shakur Stevenson. An overgrown gorilla who's taking all the PEDs and all he does is run. We were there and we saw that, right? But they were both mediocre fighters. But we saw what happened there. We were there when Gallo destroyed Chocolatito and taught him a lesson. He says, "You want to fight in the inside? You think you're slick? Here, I'll teach you a quick lesson in boxing, right? I'll show you what head movement is. I'll show you what body punches is. I'll show you what all the types of methods of Mexican boxing that I've gone and learned in all these years." We were there when we saw Manuel Navarrete get ducked. It's being ducked right now. Manuel Navarrete is being ducked by Shakur Stevenson and all these slick black fighters because they know what's going to happen. A knockout, an uppercut, a highlight reel. It took a man like Dog Bay from Africa to say, "I'll challenge you, Navarrete." And what happened to Dog Bay? He literally got beat. He got beat into submission. Someone challenged Navarrete. Devin Haney challenged Navarrete. You'd be on the canvas, breathing all the air from the mat with your big nostrils, probably vacuuming the damn canvas. You know what I mean? Bill Haney, you're a scumbag, and you're not respected anywhere. You're a race baiter, and you're a piece of shit. How about that? Canelo is undisputed at 168 and utilizes multiple styles and is hated. Why? Because he's a Mexican boxer, and he utilizes different variations of Mexican boxing styles. He still needs to learn one style of it, though, right? He still needs to utilize the Jose Luis Castillo double hook to the body. You know what I mean? So let's keep it 100. The Mexican boxing style is various. and it's all around. It's kind of like in baseball when they say, "Are you a 5-tool player?" Well, you could find some Mexican boxers with 5 tools, but you know what? In other forms of styles of boxing, they're not utilizing all the tools. All they're doing is sticking to running and staying on the back foot. That's what I see. Bevo is not an all-around fighter, but he did utilize the technique on Canelo. You know what I mean? So let's keep that 100. Bevo, he implemented some Chinese Korean style in his. You know what I mean? So now Canelo sees the Korean Chinese style cracking off on himself. So now he can adjust and beat Bevo on the next one. Salvador, exactly, brother. Exactly. Sanchez had one of the best Mexican. He has that's the point I'm trying to say. Wise guy 41. Literally, it's every style. Have we ever seen anybody implement the same tactics or style as Salvador Sanchez? No, because in Mexican boxing, there's so many styles, they pop up everywhere. It's like a rare fruit. It's like a rare watermelon. It's like someone when you cut a watermelon in half and you see it's yellow. Well, oh shit, that's Mexican boxing because it's every type of style known to man. Yeah, of course. That's what we all know. While Floyd Mayweather was constantly ducking Mexican boxers after that, and he was cherry picking. He wasn't no part of a Margarito who had a different type of style. Of course, Canelo was a cherry picker style. Canelo was a cherry pick style because he wasn't even a complete boxer back then. Canelo was still trying to utilize the slickster. He was like, I'm going to be Captain Slick out here, right? Nah, you need to utilize all around methods. And you know what Mayweather did after he got beat up by Castillo? He said, I gotta learn Mexican style. That's what he said. I gotta learn Mexican style, and I gotta learn how to stand in the middle of the ring without running, because or else I'm gonna get thrown on the ropes and beaten like a drum by a guy like Jose Luis Castillo. And then again, or like a guy like Margarito. That's why I'll never fight him. Right? So he changed his style because he learned that Mexican style, any type of form of Mexican style can hit you with some any type of way, brother. They might come with they might come with some footwork, they might come with some body work, they might come with some jabbing, like Oscar de la Hoya, who was one of the best jabs and one of the most volume jabs in all of boxing to have ever exist. Also power. You know what I mean? You might come at you with that. So it's hard to adjust because there's so many different styles. The black slick fighter, that's all there is. Running and throwing one jab. Running and throwing one jab and saying, I'm going to beat you on points. I'm going to beat you on points, guys. Oh, don't worry. I'll beat you on points. I'll beat you on points. You know what? Literally, they're bringing the NBA to boxing. I don't want to see points. I want to see someone get finished. That's why, what did Tank Davis say? I'm going to utilize Mexican-style tactics and learn how to be an all-around fighter and attack. The same thing with Boots Ennis, who's overrated, but he's out there watching film on Mexican boxing because it's an all-around style. That's the type of fighting style that people want to see. You know what I mean? You don't want to end up being like a Wilder who's an overrated piece of shit. You know what I mean? And that. You do not want to end up being like that. All of a sudden, you're getting schooled by a bald white man, a bald fat man, like Fury. A fat man beat you. A fat man beat you, right? Again, when you see a fighter from Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan or all the stands, all the Soviet satellite nations, you know what you're seeing. You can clearly see what's going on. You could clearly see what's going on out there. That's what happens out here in this world. Going.
Haney. Devin Haney, undisputed champion. George Kambosos is a hype job. USA, baby. You see that?
Kambosos.
USA. Red, white, and blue.
Kambosos. Unreal.
USA, look at that. USA runs boxing. That's what I think.
No.
The red, white, and blue, baby.
Number one.
USA.
Mexican boxing's number one.
USA.
Canelo's undisputed. Canelo's still number one in the game. I'll say that right now. And you got
what happened with the Bivol fight, though?
No, that don't matter. He went
Why
up
it don't
and
matter?
fought.
It just happened.
No, I know, but he went up and fought. Mexican boxing is #1. He's still undisputed to this day. H Money on some real shit.
USA. Hey, the red, white, and the blue. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm not hating on that. But
I represent USA, rep it. I represent USA, baby.
Wait, H Money. I'm gonna say it. No, I see it, brother. That's a fly snapback. But I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna keep it 100 right here. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't trust this dude, Bill Haney. He's a scumbag. I don't want him representing the USA. He's out here selling crack to kids in 1992.
That's not true. That's not true.
He did. He sold crack.
That's not true.
He sold crack to kids in 1992.
No, that's not true.
H-Money. He did, brother. He's selling crack to the community and
Free
the
Bill
black
Haney.
in 1992.
Free Bill Haney.
Bill Haney, you're a
Free Bill
scumbag.
Haney.
You sold crack to kids in 1992. Haney sold crack to kids in 1992.
No, that's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie. Somebody lied to you. Somebody gave you false information. Somebody tried to snitch.
No.
They snitched on Bill Haney.
I'm gonna drop kick his ass when I see him. He owes me $1,000 and he's selling crack to kids in 1992.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true, man. That's not true. Bill Haney didn't do that. They snitching on Bill Haney.
Bill Haney is a fed and a sellout.
Free Bill Haney. Free Bill Haney. Free Smoke Bill Haney.
No, look it. How are you only going to do a year in jail when I got homies doing multiple years in the feds for crossing things, but Bill Haney gets off because he snitched? Bill Haney is a snitch.
No, he didn't snitch. Cambosis is a snitch. Cambosis snitched on Devin Haney. Cambosis is a hype job.
Bill Haney is a snitch in the fed on some bullshit.
They snitched on Bill Haney. Bill Haney, they snitched on him. He was trapping. Bill Haney was in the streets. Bill Haney was in the streets.
No, he wasn't in the streets. He was.
Yes,
snitching.
he was in the streets.
He was snitching. How did he make all that money? Because he was snitching. He went into the rap game and started snitching.
Hell no.
He became like Snoop Dogg, a snitch.
Hell no. Cambosis is a snitch. Cambosis snitched on Devin Haney.
No, the paperwork is on Bill Haney. This man.
But Cambosis is a bitch. Fuck Cambosis. Bill Haney's a cheat. Bill Haney a real nigga. Bill Haney from the streets. Haney.
That's why they didn't let Bill Haney into Australia.
Let's go. It's fight week. I'm on What Rapid Combat Nation every day. Fight week. Devin Haney. We here for the smoke. Hey, LT, cut your camera on. I'ma knock you out. LT. You racist piece of shit. LT called me a nigger. He called me a monkey and a nigger. I'ma knock out LT.
Gonna knock out Haney on everything, on some real shit. Cambosis is gonna knock out Haney on some real shit. And Bill Haney's a snitch. I'll say that 100.
Nah, he ain't no snitch. Bill Haney ain't never snitched. Bill Haney's a real one.
He's a snitch in the fat and also something else. He sold crack to kids in 1992.
Nah, he ain't never sold crack. Cambosis' wife said the N-word. What about Cambosis' wife saying the N-word? Let's talk about that.
What is this? What is this right here?
Cambosis is a bitch. Fuck Cambosis.
Why is Bill Haney address that sending his son?
Devin Haney with P. Diddy. He's a celebrity boxer. Devin Haney's a millionaire. Devin Haney undisputed champion. USA.
Sending his son to P. Diddy's party?
USA.
Why is he sending his son to P. Diddy's parties like this?
Hey, Devin Haney hanging out with millionaires and billionaires, bro. He's living a life. Haney.
This man P.
Haney undisputed this Saturday.
Touching Haney.
USA.
I don't respect Bill Haney. He's a piece of shit.
Haney's a real one. Haney's a G. Haney's a gangster. Haney's a real nigga. This for the real niggas, man.
I know what he did to H-Money.
Let's go.
H-Money. I know what Bill Haney's a scumbag. He didn't even give this man a shout out on ESPN. Bill Haney, you're a scumbag, and you're a piece of shit, and you're a snitch on some real shit.
Nah, Bill Haney never snitched. Cambosis is a snitch and a bitch and a hype job. Cambosis' wife said the N-word. Cambosis' wife said the N-word, bro. We're going to expose it. This is the CCB. CCB is anti-racism. Anti-racism right here on this channel.
Thank you. It is, but let's expose this. Bill Haney did sell crack to kids in 1992.
No, he did not. That's a lie. They gave you false information. They always lying on a black man. They always throwing a black man in jail for no reason. We know that.
That's real. I'm not gonna let him sell crack to kids that for black kids and Mexican kids in the hood.
No, that's a lie. They lying on another black man.
On some real shit. He did. did it. He did it. I don't care what
Haney.
Haney.
Devin Haney, the next Andre Ward. Devin Haney undisputed. The youngest undisputed champion in the history of boxing.
And Bill Haney works with
USA runs boxing, baby.
USA works with Victor Connie, who's a fat and a snitch. So all snitches get along. All snitches
Devin Haney ain't never snitched on nobody. Kambosos is a bitch and a rat. Devin Haney's the new face of boxing. Devin Haney's the new Floyd Mayweather, bro.
Canelo #1, period. On some real shit.
Canelo got smoked by Bivol. Bivol owns Canelo. Canelo ducked the Bivol rematch, bro.
And the face of Canelo.
Canelo ducked the Bivol rematch, bro.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
He ducked it.
It's gonna happen. It's
but
gonna
I just want to say this. Shout out to World Rapid. It's fight week. Much love to the CCD. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys, man. Peace out, brothers. Love y'all.
Peace out. Bill Haney is the snitch in the Fed, though, on some real shit. I ain't letting that off the hook. On some real shit, guys. I ain't playing with any of that shit. Bill Haney is a snitch in a Fed, and he's so cracked to kids in 1992. I don't care. And Devin Haney's a punk on some real shit. You think I'm gonna let that slide? Hell no. On everything. On everything, guys. On everything. I'm not letting this shit slide. On everything, like I said. I got Kambosos knocking out this fool, Haney, like nothing. He's going to beat him. He's going to beat the snitching out of him on some real shit. Anybody else wanted can jump on the panel. Anybody else wanted can jump on the panel, man. Anybody else wanted can jump on the panel on some real shit. But you know what? At least H Money jumps on the panel. Anybody else wanted could jump on the panel, like I said. I don't care. I'm not backing down. This man is a snitch. This man, Bill Haney, is a snitch. Facts. Salute to the Don. Salute to Abe. Salute to the Don and salute to Abe on real, man. You know what? The thing is, no one else will come on here and try getting any type of smoke or anything. So at least I respect the man for coming on here and taking the heat. Because literally, no one else would have come on here and taken that. And that was out of nowhere. Usually, I drop a link and none of these suckers jump on. Usually, I drop a link and none of these suckers jump on some real shit. Salute to the whole chat. Salute to everybody who came in here, guys. Like I was saying before, I don't care what it is. Look, I'm going to keep it calling at 100, 110. To me, Bill Haney's a snitch. He allegedly sold crack to kids from the inner city in 1992. And then all of a sudden, he snitched to the feds. He's a federal informant. I'm with Kambosos all day, every day. Kambosos is going to win this fight. He's going to teach this man a lesson. And everything. I got bets on it with IB. I got bets on it on Bovada. I'm going hard with this. This man is trash. It's a 50-50 fight. And you know what? Whatever it takes. Bill Haney, Devin Haney, you guys will get taught a lesson on some real shit. And by the way, Ryan Garcia was straight knock this man out on some real shit. Everything. And like I said, I ain't gonna judge nothing on anybody. Go in, John Scante.
What up? Kambosos.
I'm going Kambosos, dude.
I got breaking news. News. Todd DeBuff, CEO of Top Rank, confirms that the GOAT, Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko, has the option to fight the winner.
I knew that. I already knew that, though.
And guess what, Rip? It might be over for Haney because they confirmed he's been training.
I mean, of course he is. We know that. This is what the whole implementation is about. But you know what? Right now, it's You swear.
Who gives a fuck, L-Dog? Kambosos.
L-Dog, you swear it's going to be Kambosos that easy. I'm ashamed, to be honest, L-Dog. I've been thinking you go harder more on Kambosos. I know you don't think the worst of them, but it's a 50-50 in regards to the odds and shit. On some real shit.
Hey, look, man. As a white man, I gotta say, Kambosos, he can't beat Haney, man. He just don't have the athleticism. He don't have the footworks. He don't have the hand speeds. He don't have the rhythm. You feel me? And most of all, he don't got the dog.
I think he got the dog, but he don't got the skills.
Nah, I agree with you on that. That to me, look, if this guy
skill,
wanted to
though,
win,
what is skill? What is skill? I don't see Devin with many skills at all, to be honest.
look, if this guy really wanted to win, he would have hired a Mexican coach, someone like Manny Robles or someone like Robert Garcia to teach him how to fucking make this fight a war and beat the shit out of dude.
What do you think, John Blaze? I mean, you gotta have that dog factor as hot dogs. You gotta have that dog. Does Cambosos have the dog factor? What do you think, bro? I think he does have that dog. He's out here almost half slapping Devin Haney on some real stuff.
Yeah. I think he got the dog factor, bro. He's over here making fucking David Haney look like a lost boy in Australia, bro. He's over here looking for his daddy and shit. Like he's about to cross the street looking for a hand to fucking hold and shit, bro. That's how he's looking like to me, like fucking out there, bro.
But I also gotta say, look, I know Devin Haney. I know he got more dog than Cambosis. Cause one thing about Haney, this dude be shoving his face all up in P Diddy's booty, man, like a dog, like a straight dog.
That's the truth.
I've
I don't know
never
how
seen-
people overlook that. Wait, I'm sick of people overlooking that, bro. Like on some real shit, and I'm sick of people overlooking. And I hate to say it, throughout all the communities, we all know, like you said, what's the term you like using about the urban community, urban community, obviously the inner city,
the inner city boxing fans.
Yeah, inner city. Yeah, exactly. They keep on denying the fact that this man is a snitch and a crook. You know what I mean? A snitch, a crook, and a federal informant. I know for a fact you cannot. I'm talking about Bill Haney is allegedly a snitch, a crook, and a federal informant. You cannot serve less than the fucking year for doing what he did, bro, without snitching and becoming a fed. It's despicable to me, bro. Because trust me, I have friends who have been serving or still serving time right now, so I know what it is. For crossing things across lines, different state lines, or even borders. So I know you cannot be freed on some shit like that. That's why it pisses me off. He is a federal informant, and his son doesn't fall far from the tree, is what I'm saying.
Facts, though.
What do you think, John Blaze? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about in regards to like people are just letting it slide and they're loving a federal informant, bro, out here. If you're still there, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm still here. Yeah, I think it's the fact that fucking Bill Haney had his snitch, bro. I mean, come on now. He fucking did like a little bit over a year, bro, and I'm pretty sure he got caught with like hella kilos and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? I know he had a fucking tail on the plug. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, bro. You don't just fucking, you know what I mean? You don't just let you out. And then you all of a sudden you go into the rap industry and you're basically, they're using you as a fucking, as a, you know what I mean? As a fucking, he was getting paid to release information, bro. That's what they plan.
Bill Haney, you think he's afraid of?
Dude, he's not that way. He's worse than that. He's a straight up like one of these guys who what they'll do is they'll plant them. Like, so after that, they figured out he had connections to Oakland, so they planted him in the rap scene up there. And all he was doing was dropping dimes on everybody. And to this day, probably no one even knows. Because that's how he was making his money. They dropped him in there, and he was dropping dimes on all these guys. Next thing you know, you see some of these guys going to jail, and no one even knows who it is. It was him all along. Dropping dimes all over the place.
I'm not even sure that his name is Bill Haney, bro. They probably changed his name, in the witness protection program and all that shit, bro.
He's like, you telling me this guy might have been like a pussy from The Sopranos? You know, Pussy, the guy who snitched on Tony and his crew who wore a wire.
Yeah, he's that type of guy. But this is the truth, though. This is the truth, though, Al Dog. Literally, when they let you out, when you snitch, the main one of the main things when you sign the fucking paperwork is that says that you have to wear a wire and you have to basically be an informant all the way through the rest of your freedom.
That's a fact.
That's the whole point, bro. That's the whole point.
Fact.
And fucking crazy how he's very cozy with Victor Connie, who himself signed the same paperwork and says, I got to be afraid, wearing wires everywhere, bro. So these guys are wired for life in a sense. They're wired for life, bro. That's the price they pay for signing that paper and going free. They're wired for life and they got to keep on snitching and shit. It's wild. That's why I have no respect for this guy or Devin Haney, bro. Because basically, Devin Haney made all his money off the back of snitching and putting other people's fucking family or father, whatever the fuck, in the prison system for a long time. He's a piece of shit, to be honest, bro. In regards to boxing, though, I do think Kambosos has a chance. I don't see like uh a massive chasm between their levels, bro.
Maybe I've been listening to too much H Money.
Probably to be honest, there is no fucking like huge ass like there's no like you know what I mean there isn't that way or else the odds would be crazy. I mean, check the odds out there. The odds coming down, they're basically almost even, right? At this point, you can't get shit for betting on Saluta Derry Jones. You can't get shit for betting on Cambosis at this point, right? In a sense, or the risk is not enough for the reward, and is what I mean, right?
Well, I mean, I hope dude wins, but I mean, I don't think he will, man.
Man, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with L Dog. He usually supports his wife.
I know, bro.
His
I'm like, what the
his
fuck,
white
bro?
fellow, guy.
He's been throwing this guy under the bus for a while. There's something about I don't know if is there a rivalry between New Zealand and Australia on some real shit like that, Eldar, or what? What the fuck?
I mean, there is, but dude, I just don't think he's that good, man. Like, I'm sorry, the guy when I watch him box, it's just like, okay, he just looks like another kind of fucking fighter, man. Like, there's probably 10 or 20 other guys who could do the same thing that he's doing.
I mean, we could say that about Devin Haney. There's a fucking 1,000 motherfuckers. He's nothing different. There's nothing what he does is different than anybody else other than being black, I guess. If that's what we're gonna say.
I mean, I can see he does have a great jab, like one of the best. But like other than that, bro, like the fuck does he really have, bro?
Nothing. He ain't shit, bro. He ain't shit. Like
he's a good. I don't even think he's a good mover like that.
And is his jab powerful? Like someone tell me how he's gonna keep off Kambosos, bro. To me, it doesn't make any sense, bro.
I think he uses the jab just to try to score points, bro. It's not like he's trying to like set something up or nothing like that.
Yeah. Yo, Fudoso, what you up to?
Working, mate, working.
No doubt.
Earning a living. But
what you think of this scumbag Bill Haney, by the way?
Scumbag, like I've said to you, in England they reported that it's paedophilia and selling drugs. But going back to what Al Dog said, is it definite or is he joking about the Loma thing?
Nah, that was on Sky Sports News, and it was from the Top Rank guy.
I'm telling you now, if he's assured the rematch, the title, if he's assured the title shot, I'm definitely going on Kambosos because it won't. The points won't be enough for Haney. Say he wins an 8-4, you won't get it because they won't want to fuck about with the rematch and this, that, and the other. It'll be straight to Loma. So now I'm definitely on the Kambosos.
That's true, bro.
It's too many hurdles.
You can't get the fight like automatically because
basically,
see, they got him. They got him where they want him. They got him where they want him.
Essentially, basically needs a knockout.
He got a rematch.
Haney needs a knockout
to
win.
Haney wins, he got to fight him again.
Trust me, Haney needs a knockout to win that. If he doesn't get a knockout, he loses. End of. That's just my opinion on it.
We just don't know
with this Loma thing. But Bob wants his baby, his little white baby, which he loves. He slept with him many times, Bob has. Or he's cuddled him in bed. That I know, I've been told these things. He wants him to get the shot, and that's that. So Haney needs a knockout to win. Kambosos.
Thank you for that take, Fudoso. I didn't even think about it that way. Aldar, what you think about that? That's hella fucking.
I don't think so, man. I think what they'll do is they'll do like the Canelo thing where Kambosos loses. Okay, he gets to fight the winner of Loma versus Haney.
That's the thing, because Kambosos has a rematch clause. So, like, say, like, Haney wins, like, fucking Loma can't get the fucking fight just automatically because there's a rematch, bro. And, like, we don't know, like, where the fucking narrative is going to go. Like, do they want fucking Kambosos to win or do they want Haney to win, Does Kambosos win just because he's in Australia? Or does Haney get the decision or the nod just because, Bob wants him to win? So it's like, where's the narrative going? Like, who's going to win? Who do they want to win? You know what I mean?
Who knows, man? Fucking Bob might be pissed off that Haney never signed with him from the jump, so they might rob the kid and just be like, well, fuck it. Like, You could go fight fucking Tio at 140, and I got Tio.
Yo,
that's
thank you. Wow, brother, thank you, Al
They're
Dog, bro. That's some genius fucking
They're
move.
gonna
That's a
rob
genius
the
thought, bro. To be
kids.
honest,
They're gonna rob the kid just like they robbed Tio. Well, they didn't rob Tio,
that'd be a
but
great
it was
fight,
a close fight. It was a close fight. Had he been on top rank, he might have got that decision. That split might have been the other way.
That's the thing that I'm saying. Like, you know, like some people are saying that just because Haney signed a 3-fight deal with Top Rank, he's gonna win just because of that. I mean, you know, like Canelo he signed a fucking 3-fight deal with his own, and he lost his last fight. You know what I'm saying? So
no, yeah, Bob wants Cambosa's Loma because I think he'll even think that Loma might be. I mean, Cambosa's might be easy stylistically than a back foot jabber in Haney. Yeah, he needs a knockout basically, Haney, to win this thing now. Bob's not going to let any of that happen, him getting a tight decision, is he? Fuck. There's no way he gets a 7-5.
Yo, Wise Guy 41. So Wise Guy is saying, and you're breaking it down in I like the way you broke it down in politics, and I like the way Al Dog even went into the politics of basically what happened with the 140, because that's interesting. Teofimo versus Haney. But Wise Guy is saying this is a hard one to figure out politics wise. I've had a hard time with it myself, bro.
Facts. And it's like, you know, can Haney make the 135 good or what? You know, is he gonna be weight drained? Does he have to move up? You know, like that shit matters too, bro.
I hope Cambosis wins, man. But
I mean, if it's just basically a stalemate, you know, where you can't really tell either way, or even if you just maybe it's 5% leaning towards Haney, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't give it to Cambosis on some real shit.
We got to keep in mind though, even if Bob wants one guy to win, who does the commission in Australia want to win? The guy who's gonna regularly be selling out these fucking stadiums, right?
Of course.
That's true. No one was a Cambosis. I'm still not a Cambosis fan.
It's the same thing though with Devin Haney. IB. That's the Devin Haney. Like literally, like what's his fan base? Even that is look at IB. Is Devin Haney even one of your favorite top 5 fighters? I doubt he is. I bet he's not even your top 5 favorite fighter, bro.
I mean, I'm not a Cambosis fan. I'm just here to just troll a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do think Cambosis
gonna win. Okay.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna win though.
I hope so, man. Look, if he can. My biggest issue is Haney. We know Haney's gonna run, dude. Haney ain't gonna take the fight to him. We know that. Can he cut the ring off? I don't think so.
But it's like, can he win like with that style though? You know, like how convincing can he make it? You know.
Yo, what are the odds on draws though, bro? Yo, salute to Nathan Gutter says Rapid. Don't be surprised if it's a draw and they run it back.
I was hearing that IB was gonna bet a draw online or something.
I know the thing is, betting on a draw always seems like, oh, man, this is great. But I'm like, always every time I'm about to do that, I think, well, how many draws have I even seen in my life?
Yeah, exactly. They
barely ever fucking
happen.
It's like you're trying to hit the lottery. You're trying to get lucky there.
It's like, dude, the chance of a draw is fucking slim. You need 2 judges to have the exact same 6-6 scorecard.
It's fucking wild. It's hard, bro. It's hard.
Or just one to go the other way, another to go one way, and then a draw. Like it's just it's unlikely. Usually, if they got one fighter 6-5. And the guy like comes to the last round that's close, they'll just give it to the guy who's got 6 rounds to avoid a draw.
IB said that Cambosos always fights on the back foot. Was he doing that versus Teofimo?
Yeah,
I thought it was.
You could say that.
You think so? I thought it was handling himself well in the middle of the ring, man.
Back foot, bro, because he was counter punching really good.
Yeah.
I mean, when you fight a guy like Tio, bro, I mean, like most of the guys he fights is on the back foot. And, like, just look at Loma the way he was fighting and shit.
Was Loma on the back foot, bro? Was Loma on the back foot, L Dog, or was he just trying to fucking?
He was on the back foot for the first 7 rounds.
all I saw from Loma, he was just probing, bro. Probing. He was moving his head to side, and he was just like throwing not even throwing a probe. He was just throwing or even it's not even like a, I'll say a real light probing jab. That's what I saw. I just felt like if he would have just gone for it more, he probably would have. I mean, if he would have exposed the interior game of Teofimo at that point.
But he didn't have his right hook. That's the thing. He had that fucked up shoulder, so he couldn't throw his right hook. Show me one time in that fight where Loma throws a good right hook. He threw power jabs, but he never threw a right hook.
I know I brought up that fight, but I'm not trying to go all deep into it. You know, I'm not trying to go to that fight. You know, because he probably was injured and shit like that. But
yeah. I won't go deep enough, but I want
to. Kambosos, like,
he
bro. Does have good counter punching, and he does have fast hands, bro. And he is a dog, bro. So like those three things, I feel like, man, this is like, it's like those three things. It's like he's like way better than fucking Haney and like in those categories.
But
when it's like you tell me, like, what does Haney have, bro? That's so good, and it kind of makes you think it's gonna footwork
and a jab.
I do see that he does have decent footwork, and he does have one of the best jabs in the game, though. So I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Man, I don't like his footwork, to be honest.
I'm not too impressed with his footwork, you know.
Me neither, bro. I don't think his footwork's all that, to be honest. What do you see in his footwork, Al Dog? What makes you think that he has great footwork, or not great?
Not great, but he can move around that ring very quickly, right? That's what I worry. Like, let's just be honest. The guy can fight like a back foot bitch, and when guys fight like a back foot bitch, and they clinch a lot, right? When they get caught on the ropes, it's hard to fucking beat them because you can't fight them on the inside. They just won't let you. Now, I want to see who the ref is, because I heard it's going to be an international referee, which is basically code word for American. Because let's be real, when they say international,
yeah,
what they mean is non-Australian, so basically American. If we get Kenny Bayless down there, man, it's over. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you guys big time. Bro. I told you with the Valdez fight, I said if Kenny Bayless is the referee, bro, cash out of all your fucking bets and put them all on Shakur. And I'm telling you, if we see Kenny Bayless with his fucking booty sticking out like he always does when he walks around the ring, cash out all your fucking bets and throw them on Haney.
Yeah, if he's the fucking ref, there's no hope for Kambosos, bro.
Listen, we're gonna be hearing this 50 times around. Break! Like he does it with that stupid fucking voice he does.
How Haney loves to fucking clinch too, especially if he's like, in danger or something.
That's what I'm saying. If we get Kenny Bayless as the ref, man, it's fucking over. But if we get someone like, you know who I want to be the ref? I want Lawrence Cole, man. The guy who refs Salido versus Lomachenko. I want that guy as the ref, because I know that guy lets you fucking punch to the nuts. He'll let you, bro. He won't break up a clinch. You could just hit a guy in the nuts 50 times inside a clinch, and they won't break that shit. They won't break that shit at all. So I want him, or I want Russell Mora.
Man, I just feel like these guys are like, damn, pretty much even, So I feel like what's gonna decide it, I think, is gonna be the stamina, bro. Like who can outlast who, kind of like the Charlo, kind of like the Charlo Castaño shit, Like it was fucking even until the end, until Castaño fucking gassed out, and that's pretty much over after that. You know what I'm saying? No, so it's like, who can outlast who, man?
Yeah, man, it's true. Salute to Don.
Hey lads, when does the ref get announced? The ref, because that's gonna be the big decider. That.
Damn, I never really cared to even think about that.
Let me check. Actually, I'm gonna see if BoxRec has it already.
Yo, as Aldog checks, we're gonna go to commercial right here. What's the commercial?
The
Don hitting the Don going to Crunchy Chicken right here. Subscribe to the Don.
Crunchy Chicken. We made it.
Because that shit's important who the ref is. I'll tell you now.
Yeah, I'll dog right about that. Like the ref doesn't win.
It better
Here
not
we
be.
go.
It better not be Kenny.
Hold up. I've got the panel. Okay, so it doesn't include an Australian or an American. So that's not bad. Let me see who these judges are though. Cuz I do my research and I look at what fights they've fucking judged and I look at if they favor back foot fighters or if they favor front foot fighters. So they got
Facts. That's important, L-Dog. Very important.
They got some dude from Hungary, so I know he's gonna be racist as fuck. We got some dude from Poland. He's gonna be racist as fuck.
Yeah, that's a wrap. You don't even have to say enough. That's a wrap. Cambosos is one already.
Hold
sorry.
on, I'm looking at this
they
guy.
Are. Polish don't do black, mate. Nor do the Hungarian.
Like, we do know like the judges, but it's like, how do we figure out who the ref is? You know.
You go on BoxRec, you just look up their name. I got this guy here from Hungary. So he riffed Regis Prograis versus Tyrone McKenna. He had he had this guy winning in a draw. I want to see if this guy fought on the front foot or not. I'm gonna save this one. But he actually had the black dude beating the Asian guy, so maybe. But I'm looking at these fights. Which fights he's
Dude, Hungarian and Polish do not do black. They do not do black. They're into single Muslim. That's another thing. There's only one Muslim mosque in Poland. One. In England, there's over 1,000. Okay? And Haney's Muslim, he's black. I mean, that's just too much going against him. He needs a knockout.
Okay, this guy does not ref boxing in America by the looks of it.
I agree. I agree with Paulo. Like, come on, it's a great fight. Like, there's so many factors heading this way. It's almost like they're basically rigging it for.
I think they're having the final press conference right now, bro.
I'll tell you what, though, lads. He needs a knockout, Cambosos. Come on. I mean Haney. There's no way they're going to give a 7-5 A4 decision to Haney with an Hungarian and Polish and away from home. Come on. That's
hey, bro.
That's Bob Arum at his best.
Guys, there's not a single black judge.
So what?
That's great news for me, man. To be honest.
Yeah, I've just checked it out. There's not a single.
Dog, that's it. My money's going on Cambosos. I'm actually not just on the fantasy league. I'm actually betting it.
Me too, man. I'm betting that shit. Thank you, man. For reals. Let me play this little snippet. Subscribe to the Don who went to Crispy Crunchy Chicken.
Here we are. We made it to Crunchy Chicken.
Do you want to know?
I saw that they had pizza on the menu, so I decided to get a slice. Chicken strips. So that's what I did. I got an order of chicken strips, crispy, crunchy.
Yo, he got fucking pizza and chicken.
And a pepperoni pizza with extra cheese.
Hey, it gets better, guys. Pause real quick. One of the judges has a full shaven head. I'm not joking.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I live in the ghetto.
Salute to the Don.
His crunchy chicken has pizza.
Salute to the Don.
They sell pizza too.
I know, bro. The Don. How you get the one with fucking pizza in it, bro? The Don literally went and got himself one.
My shit don't got no
Don.
pizza.
I know, my shit doesn't have no pizza in it, bro.
This judge, he had Amanda Serrano beating Katie Taylor, and she was the front foot fighter. So that's already one there, right? Front foot favorite.
There's a final press conference going on.
Yeah, it's the final one. I just think that shit.
I don't mean to be, hey lads, I don't mean to be funny, but if there's one country that hates Muslims and black people, I know that because I speak to a lot of Polish people, I work with them and I know a little bit, is Polish.
You mean haters just
told you,
dislike him?
They don't. They dislike him. There's a saying in Poland: if you see a black man there, you're a superstar. As in, you'll be the only one. You know, it just is. And I don't like that. Not a single black man as a ref. That Bob Arum's bought that shit. Haney needs a knockout. It's as simple as that, in my opinion.
The conspiracy, or well, the conspiracy is Kambosos by win, and I'm going with it. Yo, you heard that, IB?
We figured it out.
IB, $100 is gonna be sent my way. Salute to you, IB.
I gotta see who the referee is, though. I want someone who's who lets you fight on the inside, basically.
Yeah, man.
What's the other L-Dog? What's the other ref? It's Hungarian, Polish, two European
guy
dudes.
from Canada.
From Canada, so that's 3-1 here.
Who's the Bill Snitch Haney in the chat? I sold drugs to black kids. Fucking hell. That shit is crazy, man.
Where do I find who's? I gotta find who the referee is, man. Fuck.
I'm gonna wait last minute to fucking throw that bet in, bro.
Bro, I might throw it right now. Salute to Matthew Martinez, man, who says Dimitri Andrade is going to live at his country ceremony. Is going live? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, the fight is on Sunday though, right? So
yeah. No doubt.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on. I got the referee here. It's a guy from Panama.
Oh, come on. Is he the white Panamanian or dark Panamanian? My bad. You know what? And someone said, Skillbender said it was Panamanian. Salute to Skillbender, bro. He says Hector Adu or Hector Afu.
Is
he black? He black?
It's a darker skinned guy.
Oh, this is
I gotta see what if he's from Panama, maybe he likes Roberto Duran. Maybe he wants
he's
guys to fight on the inside.
Yeah. He's one of those.
I gotta have a look
at Panama.
Jump on
Panama. You'll be easily bribed if you're from Panama. All they have to do is buy the family a house and be all right.
Hey, he riffed the first Charlo and Castaño fight.
Your method, jump on, man.
Salute to Method. He says Saturday Kambosos becomes undisputed. You're right. Salute. You're right. For real.
As long as it's not Richard Steele,
the conspiracy's in, bro. Go in.
As long as it's not Richard Steele, bro, I'm alright with it, bro.
Hey, fuck,
Richard,
man.
Richard Steele?
Richard Steele.
I mean, not Richard Steele, but what's
Richard Steele's pretty good, man. That's what I was about to say.
Kenny Bayless.
Yeah, Kenny Bayless. My bad, Kenny Bayless.
I'm looking at this guy, right? He riffed the first Charlo Castaño fight from memory. That fight was a war. There wasn't much clinching, and I gotta see if there's any other fights that this guy. I mean, he riffs fights in Latin America mostly, so maybe he favors these guys who like to have a real fight.
Well, yeah, but mate, to be honest, would the referee even make a difference though? Because neither of these guys really maul on the inside. They're not really maulers though, like that the ref would really play that much of a. They're not really dirty fighters though, are they, on the inside? So.
Nah, but Haney likes to clinch when he's hurt and stuff like that, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. He does like to, in George Kambosos' words, hug. That shit. What was he trying to do? Effeminize him. He kept saying, "Why'd you hug Benares?" That shit was. I felt embarrassed for Haney, bro.
Oh, he's the WBC referee of the year. Wow.
Salute to Scale Bender. Salute to Scale Bender for breaking him out. I mean, it's a Panamanian, obviously, black Panamanian. So we'll see how he does, man.
Rapid, can you drop a link for
Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get this, man.
I don't know what's going on. Fucking L-Dog's going for fucking Haney and Meta's going for Kambosos, bro. What the heck?
Scary world, bro.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is going on?
Bro, it's like I said, bro, the apocalypse is here, bro. I told you guys, man. The fucking apocalypse.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, man, may the best man win. I mean, I'm not really a massive fan of either guy, to be honest. So.
What's good with y'all fellas, man? Salute to y'all. Salute to
Was good. Was good.
I hear West Rabbit. I hear L Dog. I hear Jimmy and hold on, L Dog,
John Blaze,
John Blaze, and I heard Paulo for a minute ago.
Yeah, he was here.
How you doing, Method Man? I haven't heard from you in ages, man. What you been up to?
Hey, man, I've been working. Man. Hey, them gas prices going up, everything changing. Hey, I've been chilling. I still be watching. I watch everybody's stuff now. I've been trying to keep on what's going on. You know what's going on in boxing. It's been a lot of upsets, a lot of great fights.
Yep.
Yo, I see you got the Deontay Wilder who single-handedly changed the statue's color. Once I made a fucking video saying he was white. He literally went and changed the color. That
shit. Is that the one with the skinny legs?
You talking about the statue?
I seen like a meme and like they both had like skinny legs.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. But yo, here's the ref, bro. Here's the ref. Obviously, we're talking about the politics of how this fight could go. Here's the ref, guys. Check it out. But salute to Scale Bender who dropped it. This is the ref right here. What you guys think about that?
That's some good stuff right here, bro. We got the ref and everything. We know who the ref is and all that.
Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up. I just found a video of this guy, the ref in Spanish, right? And he's talking about Rigo versus Casemiro. This is what he said. He said it's one thing to have style, and it's another thing to avoid combat. So we know what kind of ref this guy is, man. Hey, this dude. I might have to change my pick, man.
Damn, bro.
That's gonna be a good fight, though. I think Kambosos is gonna win. I got Kambosos.
See, I'm surprised that you're picking Kambosos, though. I thought you'd be picking Haney.
I had to sit back and watch. You know, sometimes you got to sit back and watch people fight and put everything together. I mean, Devin is in his backyard. Kambosos ain't a slouch. I mean, he has gotten some good work. We had Xander Zayas down there. You see what I'm saying? And Xander Zayas, he's a great boxer. He's gotten rounds with Manny Pacquiao. So he's used to just being working. You get what I'm saying? 12 rounds, 15 rounds, getting great sparring. You know, he didn't get tired against T.O. He didn't get tired against Mickey. He didn't get tired against Lee Selby. You know, Lee Selby was a champion. Mickey Bay was a champion. T.O. was a champion. He beat 3 champions. You know, and
what do you think about Bill Haney not being there? Do you think that'll make a difference? Bill not being there with Devin?
I hope not. You know, I hope Devin going there with his A game. You know, and it makes the fight better. You get what I'm saying? You know, no matter I mean, it's going to be a difference. You know, when you go to your corner, you used to seeing your father. You know, it's that bond they have. You get what I'm saying? We saw that with what's his name, Jared Hurd. Tony Harrison, they lost. Their fathers passed away though, you know. But I think Yoel Judah, he has been in some big fights. So Davin does have some experience with big fights. But so I don't think so. I think it just comes down to skill, style. I think their styles will collide. You know, most people are saying Devin going to out jab him, and I just don't see that happening for 12 rounds. I didn't see him truly out jabbing JoJo. I saw him being faster than JoJo, not working JoJo, but you don't just go in there and outwork Kambosos. He works.
Yeah. See, my problem is this, though. Devin Haney always, near the end, kind of fades a little bit. And that's when I think Kambosos' extra gas tank will take over. And I think he might even drop or hurt Devin. It's going to be rough for Devin in the last few rounds.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Is every time I see him fight, that's when Kambosos goes to another level in the later rounds. He turns up a notch. He has different gears. Even in the T.O. fight, when he ain't like what T.O. was doing, he said, all right, I'm going to step back, slow the fight down, boom, big shot, put him down. You know, in the fight with Devin, I can see Devin coming out blazing. I mean, that's what he usually does. He comes out blazing, trying to get up on the points. And that kind of can fall into Kambosos' favor. I literally see Kambosos probably like taking 2 rounds early on, then taking like 2 middle rounds, and then winning the fight in the later rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's going to be back and forth. And that's how I sit. Then when you're in the backyard, for you to take the belts from the champion, the guy that's the unified champion, you got to beat him. And now I've seen Devin start to lose rounds. The better that I can say the competition got per se. I mean, JoJo was younger than Linares. Linares a little up in age, but JoJo was younger. Both can box. But Kambosos, he may be better than both put together. He's younger, better stamina in his prime. It's going to be a good fight, though. I got Kambosos.
Yeah, I think Kambosos has been like in a lot of close fights, and he's not the type of guy that he just don't want to lose. And like he's fighting in Australia, like in his hometown. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of pressure on him. He's not gonna want to let his fans down and shit like that. So I feel like he's gonna fight his ass off, bro.
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll be motivated, he'll be fired up. And it's like Bernard Hopkins said, once you become a champion, that adds, another 10% of confidence of ability. Once you become a champion, you don't want to lose everything you worked for. So, look, I think Devin is also probably a little bit weight drained. I think so. That might play a factor, but hopefully it's a good fight. May the best man win.
Yo, I got a question for Method and shit. Yo, Method. Like, I'm sick of this fool Bill Haney out here propagating the myth that he's an innocent man, bro. That nothing's happening. That he didn't sell crack to kids in 1992 allegedly. Like, why are people? No, seriously. Why are people falling for it? Why are people acting like he's a saint and shit? He's not a saint, bro. You know, you've been in the streets. You've been in the streets. You know damn well you're not gonna get less than a fucking year for crossing any type of cocaine or crack anywhere, bro. Especially if you're taking it through federal lines and shit. I mean, through state lines. The feds are gonna have you in there for a significant amount of time, bro. What do you think about people acting innocent to all this shit right here like that, bro? They're just acting like he's not a snitch and a piece of shit, to be honest.
Hey, I didn't know all the details to the situation. I don't really know much about what happened. I just know he had a felony. I didn't know. I didn't even know he had a felony to just as of recently. I can't say being acting innocent is a good thing. I think owning up to our faults is always good because we let people know who we really are. That's how I see it. When if Australia don't want to let them in, that's their rules. You get what I'm saying? I heard Bob Arum was saying that you can't force people to respond to you because you want them to do something. You get what I'm saying? World don't work in our time.
Yeah.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. Go in, Jimmy.
No, I think Bob probably did try because they signed a multi-fight deal with Team Haney. I think he did try to, help Bill get into the country, but all you can do is send a letter. If they don't want to let Bill Haney in, I mean, there's nothing Top Rank can do.
No,
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, what else is he gonna do, man? He can't force him to do anything. He wants it to be like the NFL where they all get down on their knees and shit like this. That's not boxing. Boxing's a world sport. Boxing's not about getting on your knees and all this and worshiping the rainbow flag. That's what that's what they want pro boxing to be. They want it to be like the NFL, worshiping the rainbow flag and getting down on your knees and then all this other weird shit going on. Yeah. That's what they really want, Jimmy, on some real shit.
Yeah, man. I think it's going to be a great environment, though. Like, you're going to have 55,000 fans, sold out stadium. It's going to be an electric environment, man.
I mean, that's another thing. Devin's never seen like that. He might think he's on some real shit. Method, he might think he's going to see so many white people, he's going to think he's going to get lynched, bro, on some real shit like that. Seriously. Yo, Devin's gonna see so many white people. He's gonna be, what the hell is going on here? On some real, I don't think he ever seen as many white people in his life. People don't realize Australia is just full of white people, bro. Simple as that.
Yeah, the press conference going on right now. I saw the conference. I said, "Dang, that's a lot of white people."
That's the point. That's the point. That's the point. He's gonna be
white people, boy.
Yeah. He ain't never seen. Go on.
No, I said there's a lot of. There's a lot of what do you call it again, Aborigines, but they're all out the outbacks. So in the major cities, it's mostly it's mostly white people.
I know. Then the Aborigines are out there still running around naked, bro. That's the thing. They're not out there. They're not civilized in society yet. So far, they tried doing that, but they didn't want to. You know what I mean? They didn't want the Nikes. They didn't want the. Just they wanted to run around half naked and throwing spears at kangaroos and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. Salute to Steel, man.
They call them native. Would you guys call them in America native Indians?
Native. We call them native. They call them Native Americans and shit like this, right? That type of shit.
Yep.
I usually do like longer streams, but I'm probably gonna have to cut this one out some real shit, Method. But straight up, thank you, Method, for coming through. Thank you, John Blaze. Thank you, everybody. I got some shit I gotta to attend to, but and Steel for coming through. You guys can look it up earlier to this shit. We were going through some smoking shit. Where you know what I mean, there was a lot of heat coming out. By the way, Durden says typical Jew trying to get a POC into white counties that aren't. Salute to Durden. Salute to Durden who's going in, and salute to Knockout Ned. But yo, no, like I said, look at we let everybody on, and it's smoke. Method, have you been missing from boxing YouTube, bro? I hadn't seen you in boxing YouTube. We all know that you are the attacker, that you attack, and you believe in what you believe in. But what happened, bro? Why were you off of this shit? I hadn't seen you around, to be honest.
I really ain't been nowhere. Hey, I just been out of like a little bit of the free smoke shit going on. I've been around. Shit, I see a lot of things. I've been seeing a lot of things.
Yeah. No, that's the one thing I'll say. I want attack. I want just guys who are attack style here, dude, on some real shit. Cause I'm sick of it. No one even comes over here. That's why I was surprised. What do you call it? Age Money jumped on, to be honest. It's usually nobody wants to get attacked, bro. Yeah, no one wants to get it. Yeah, he jumped on our air, bro. I was telling him everything. Everything how it is. The type of stuff I tell him. Bill Haney's a scumbag.
H Money booted me off. Yeah, H Money booted me off his panel because I went after that fucking board.
No one's gonna get booted off here. It's his fucking war zone, dude, on some real shit. And I don't care if you're a black supremacist, a white supremacist, whatever supremacist you are, come over here. I don't care. Say whatever you want. You're supposed to like your fighter. Like I'm suspect if you're a black man or a Mexican man and you're all liking these other fighters, you look very weird to me, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
I don't know what you think about that, man. These guys out here on some weird shit, liking these like. Yeah, you're 100% black, but all your fighters are like from the damn Russia or some weird shit like this. It's weird, bro.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about people who don't like people that look like them, is what I'm saying. That's why I say I respect Method, because he likes black fighters. That's what he's supposed to like, for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
people already know what exactly.
My favorite fighter, Roberto Duran, though. So with boxing, it's like I like the skill, the slickness, and you knock the motherfucker out. That's one thing I like about boxing. I see that with Roberto Duran.
That's true.
I'm not a black supremacist or.
I wish you were, brother. I wish you were a black supremacist, to be honest. I wish you were.
I'd have been there when I was younger, man. Like when I was like 23, bro. I was probably a little younger than that. Like I was like a little wild. But, hey, I've seen that. Shit, America don't TikTok off with just one cup. I think we all put this bitch together. Shit, everybody getting the green. That's how I see it. Everybody get the green shit. We going somewhere.
No doubt. So I'll probably do another stream a little later on, but I got some shit to attend to. But this shit was pretty fire. A lot of heat coming through. And salute to Steel, salute to everybody, salute to Cali, salute to everybody in here. Knockout Net. look at Knockout Net says, I wish it were. What the fuck? Yo, no, I'm just saying, yo. The whole point is this. If you believe what you believe, I'll like it. That's all I gotta say.
At the end of the day, bro, you like what you like, bro, and just be yourself, bro, and we're gonna accept you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Just keep it 100.
John, please.
Keep it 100, bro.
Say it again, John, please.
You like what you like, bro, and just as long as you're like, just keep it 100, bro. That's all. We're gonna respect you and accept you, bro, as long as you don't be fake, bro.
Yeah, man. That's the point. Don't be fake about it. Come with it, and you know what? Don't be propagating it. And at least Meth is not a white guy claiming to be black. That's all I gotta say on some real shit. You know what I mean? There's that. And salute to what you out there doing, man?
Hard-working Mexican.
Damn,
it's coming together.
Damn, that's pretty nice, man. What is that like?
There's a little shed. Just a little shed.
Yeah. How much does that shit cost?
800.
Where is it at? Where is it? I need one like that. $800. That ain't shit. Did you buy it new or what?
Oh yeah, brand new. Yeah, it's a fucking Rubbermaid.
Nice.
Where'd you buy it at?
Home Depot. I was gonna buy it at Costco or Sam's, but they ran out. So it was like $50 extra at Home Depot. So Sam's or Costco better.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
You can catch Budo at Home Depot every day.
Pretty much, bro. I
went to Home Depot like I think it was like a couple of days ago. I'm like, bro, my nigga Budo is always fucking here and shit.
Yeah,
I am, bro. That's what it looks like, rep.
No doubt. Wow, that's a nice one to be honest. It's a nice one.
Yeah, plastic, but it'll work for these purposes.
I'm gonna do a live later. I just gotta attend to some shit, man. That's why I wanted to just jump on and do this one, bro. But
I'll catch you later, Rep, but I'm about to go watch the press conference, bro.
Yeah, that too. I want to watch the press conference shit I got, but I also got some shit to attend, to be honest, guys. Or else I would have ran the stream longer. Shit went what? Shit went wild. But that's to entertain, and it's real. Like I said, I'm an unrepentant Mexican boxing's #1 type of person out here. That's all I gotta say.
So am I.
It's kind of fun though, bro.
Scante.
No doubt. So I'm out, guys. I'll be back. And salute to Steel, man. Salute to Steel, Knockout Ned, Ignacio. You know what I mean? Ignacio's always throwing heat, dirt,
and the Dom.
The Dom, bro. I played the chicken and he left, bro. I played the chicken video, guys. Subscribe to the Dom with the crispy chicken video. I played it and I think he left, bro. I don't think he saw me play it, bro.
I saw it. That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah.
He got a fancy.
That shit was funny.
He got a fancy one. I got a hood one. Like they don't have pizza over here.
Yo, I like how the Don he does the same, like it happens, bro, when you're like what do you call it when you're narrating? He does that voice. Yeah. He's like, oh, this is the pizza.
Now he's trying my crunchy chicken. Let's stop.
Yeah. Salute to the Don. I'll be back, guys. I'm just I'm taking a little. I got some shit to do, man. Real quick.
I'm gonna call you.
Handle it, rep. I'll fucking listen to more music. Fuck it.
Yeah, hit me up.
I must call you a little later. I got some shit to tell you.
All right, hit me up, bro.
Right,
peace out, everybody. I'll be back, guys. Peace out.